Darlings. Okay. So, Love is Blind Season 8, Episode 12, The Weddings. Virginia and Devin. Why was Virginia's bouquet looking weird? Did anybody else think that it looked weird? I don't know. I mean, is it a lack of budget? It didn't seem so because that damn place looked like, from what I saw anyway, it looked like it was on 10 acres or something. But what's with the bouquet? Anyway, I'm glad Virginia said no. I am. I was rooting for them. I totally was. But towards the latter episodes, it just became more and more apparent that Virginia is far more mature and secure in her career. And I hate to say that she's in a totally different league than Devin, who is a very sweet guy, very nice guy, but very immature as well. And his inability, at least from what I saw from entering into like difficult discussions where Virginia has to continuously try to pry information out of him or change course in the way that she delivers her questions to him and still not generate an answer or at least some sort of discussion from him. It's just, I can't. And on top of that, I don't think she was physically and intimately attracted to him, which is hella important. You're about to marry somebody. Yeah. Ooh. And if you're not physically and intimately attracted to them as well as their intellect, it's gonna be a major, major issue. So I also felt like I'm I'm also cracking up when like they pan the camera to Devin's sister, like her facial expression when Virginia said no. Like she was throwing daggers at Virginia, like, sister, I get it. This is your brother. But you also need to objectively see that he is not ready. He just isn't ready. I mean, you should know by now. I'm sure Devin lives with you, like in the same house or something to that effect. That he's just, the maturity level is just not there yet. He may be for somebody else, but at this point in time, he's just not mature enough to take on this sort of decision in his life. This is a monumental decision. It's like gravity shaking decision to be married. So yeah, and then I believe Virginia, like after she said no at her confessional, she said that Devin, up to them being at the altar, still had not returned the prenup signed to her. I mean, she's already signed it, but he still hasn't signed it. So that tells you, sir, you've already brought it to be reviewed by your mother and by a lawyer that you know or whoever it was, and they both had said it's a great contract. You know, you don't lose anything because you take whatever you came with into the marriage for yourself when you leave the marriage, and whatever you accumulate during the time that you were married, then you divide it accordingly, what have you. So it's like, why haven't you signed it, sir? I mean, yeah, no. Anywho, and then also, what was the other thing? She mentioned that there was a wedding gift to them, like somebody had given them a check for their wedding. But I can't fault him for not telling her about the wedding gift, because that wedding gift might have been like handed to him that same morning, like the morning of the wedding, So I can't really fault him for maybe forgetting that part. I mean, Oh, by the way, if you didn't get married, do you have to get back the wedding gift, like the check? Just say, wouldn't you have to? I would. I would be like, well, you didn't get married, so you know. I'm just saying, it's the right thing to do, isn't it? Anywho, oh, and I haven't seen the reunion, so not sure what is going on with that. But again, I'm happy that Virginia and Devin actually didn't end up getting married. There's just the valley between them is far too great. It's just far too great to traverse. And I feel like if Virginia had said yes, she would be the one constantly trying to bridge the gap between them and constantly trying to make it work. I feel like if they had pushed through with their wedding. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and then like Devin's dad telling his niece, oh, she was so cute, that, you know, because she was confused, like, what is going on? Uh, Devin's dad just, he didn't even try to whisper into the niece, like, that's his granddaughter, right? Because Devin's niece, Devin's niece, so that would be his granddaughter. He didn't even try to whisper into her ears, like, sweetie, I'll tell you later or something. He just blurted it out, like, she said no. That's it. It's just like, I felt like there was just no finesse, but then at the same time, he probably felt like, whatever, it's out. Everybody here has heard it, you know, except, you know, obviously my granddaughter. Yeah, about that. Anywho, let's see what they had to say at the reunion. Darlings, remember, you're all kinds of fabulous. You, even if you want to leave grace for others, do not ignore those red flags, and also continue to journey in gratitude. Darling dears, I shall see you all in the next go round. Toodaloo for now. Bye.